What's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Comics on the Edge. Welcome back to the low grade. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What is up, everyone? Thank you for joining us again on a Friday night when y'all should be going on dates or hanging out with your friends.
Or hardcore shows.
Yeah, hardcore shows. And you're here with us. And we appreciate it. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. Yeah, so today it's me and James. We got a couple guests that we'll bring on pretty soon. But how has your week been, James?
Been
Since the
good.
last time we talked.
I know. I was off the last week. I don't know if you see the little Instagram thing that we got going on here, but so yeah, no. Since the last week, I went to my first hardcore show. Well, is it hardcore or is it metal? You listen to what I posted. That's more metal, isn't it?
Kinda, yeah. I would say so.
Hardcore
Yeah.
metal, whatever. Anyways, went to my first show last Friday. Because one of the Geek Squad homies is in a band now called Titan, who just had their album come out today. So went to that, and it was a blast, man. It was a lot of fun. I did really enjoy the music that was played, and the whole time I'm just thinking like this is a hell of a. It was like an appetizer for March when we go see Kublai Khan, and that's really what I was. It was good though. It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you stayed the whole night. You watched almost every single band.
I watched all of them. So I got there late. Of course, I'm always late. But apparently, I got there at 7 when the show started at 6. But the bands didn't start till 7 anyways. So I actually got to see everybody. So
yeah, I mean, they got to give you time to like herd everybody into the venue. So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was awesome though. It was a good time. And other than that, that's really it, I think.
All right, and you took your wife. How did she enjoy it?
She enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, it was good for both of us.
Oh, cool.
And there was a lot of Best Buy Geek Squad showed up, so we was rolling deep, representing.
Nice family event, huh? Cool.
How about you? What's been new?
Nothing, man. Just working hard, hardly working sometimes. I haven't gone to a show, so I'm due. Like I said, that's what I wanted to do more of this year. So
you should have went last Friday. I mean, obviously, I know you have a or no, I'm sorry, Sunday, because they did a little mini tour. They went Friday was in Folsom up near Sacramento. Then they drove down to Bakersfield. And then Sunday they were in Anaheim at Chain Reaction, which is a place that you said you have been to.
I love that place. Yeah. That's my go-to.
You should
Before we bring our guests on, let's just say what's up to the chat real quick. At 9:49. When the fuck was that? Yesterday?
Huh?
We got Entropy and Comics.
I don't even see that one, but I got in.
Yeah, that's at 9:49. Caroline, Lady Fantastic in the house. We got Raging Cajun Comics.
What up, people?
What's up, JD? Francisco, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Rob's Fat Stacks O Comics. Hey, man, good to see you. Marcus, Circumstances. What kind of Mickey Mouse operation are we running here? Why do you even ask?
The same one every Friday.
You know what you're getting every fucking week, bro. Come on, get with it. Comics by the Bay. Rob is clearly here for the hot dogs.
Yeah, Rob, are you here for the hot dogs?
I mean, I'm not an enthusiast like you are. Sheena HK Wifey in the house. Hey, Bo New Zealand.
Raiders. What up, Bo?
What's up, Bo? Good to see you, man. Phil's Treehouse. Philip, thank you for showing up, man. It's always good to
Happy
see you.
National Women's Soccer League Draft Night. Good luck, man. Good luck. I won my fantasy football league, so good luck tonight,
Oh,
man.
congrats,
It all
dude.
starts with the draft.
You won first place?
I'm in 2 leagues. I won one
Uh,
of them, yes.
did you win against Fez?
No.
Trash.
No. We
Trash,
really
dude.
don't
Do
have to talk
better.
about that, so
Do fucking better.
let's move on.
We got K-pop in the house. What's up, Katie? Good to see
What up,
you.
Kate?
Let's see who else we got here. Steve, hip hop. Thank you
Steve.
for showing up, man. Good to see you. We got Al. What's up, Al?
What's up,
Jen
Bill?
says Harley. Damn, dude.
Calling you
Throwing me
out.
under the bus. All right. Good to see you, Al. And we got we got
Draft.
Adrian, actual Dracula.
What's up, Adrian?
What's up, Adrian? Good to see you, man. He was here last week. You weren't, but he was. Something Wong in the house. What's up? Man, we got a lot of people here today, man. It's great to see everyone just fucking chatting and not talking shit. Not just kidding. All right. So we got a couple guests here today. You wanna
We got some special guests. Hashtag almost famous and
like special, like in the head,
yeah. But they're almost famous and they're soon gonna forget about us when they're on tour signing at Comic-Con's coming up and everything. But we're gonna be the first to bring them on, so we feel a little honored by this. So let's go ahead and drop in our boy Merc with a beard, aka Aaron.
What's up,
That
Merc?
one's Tam. That's Mad Collector.
What's up, Tam?
Hey, Tam.
Hey, I did that on purpose, So you're on mute, Tam.
I said one sexy bitch for the other. It's okay.
There you go. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing today?
I didn't realize how much lighter I was from Tam.
Well, he's not using a ring like you are. I know how dark you can be.
Ooh.
So how are you guys doing today? Pretty good,
man.
Yeah,
We're good.
Cool, man. So
another day in paradise.
All right. We go way back, obviously. I mean, Aaron is founder of the club we're in, and Tam is a member. And I mean, we spent several late nights together, for lack of a better term.
Yes.
Remember those nights?
Absolutely.
Hey, all four of us were in the hotel, that one hotel, right? That one.
Yes.
Night.
Yeah.
Right?
That one night.
The infamous hotel on the infamous night. Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, what a night.
And I don't know if you knew, but I did record that, and I still have the recordings. The only problem is there's no social media that will allow me to upload it because the file's too big. So maybe I'll just throw it up on the YouTube, bro.
Why not?
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah?
Do it.
Go for it.
Well, I need Tam's his
He's
consent.
okay with it. He's good.
Tam don't care.
Tam got that.
I got my son sending me notes right now because he knows what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
The bling bling though.
Just bring him on real quick, just get it out of the way.
Micah, come here. Come here, fool. Here, say hi.
Hello.
Hey, you know any bad words?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, well, he's my son. He knows a ton of bad words.
He said no. You must not cuss around your son,
Good
dude.
answer. Good answer.
Oh no, it's sailor mouth around my son. He knows. And then I look at him and go, "Don't you ever say that again." Okay, cool.
Nice.
Cool. Let's catch up with the chat. Damn, dude. Watch party at Rob's house. Nice. Spooning.
Shout out to all my Bay Area comic heads that are in here right now.
Dude,
there
there
Bay heads up in here.
There's actually a lot. I don't. It surprises me sometimes because I'm like, Bay Area doesn't got shit. I kind of like think that sometimes, but then you
That's
see
because
shit
from
like
SoCal.
this.
You guys automatically think dumb shit like that, but it's fine. No, the Bay got a lot of shit.
Hey,
You know,
it's 50-50 right here. It's 50-50.
cool. Well, I mean, you know, you guys dropped last year one of the biggest things in, you know, club history. You guys
Mhm.
want to talk about it a bit?
Ah, look at that. Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
there you
us
go, man.
give us like start from the beginning. Give us the backstory of how this came about and how we
Oh,
got
yeah.
to that.
Oh
Well, we
boy,
got
I'll
to
let
that
Aaron
by
start off. Aaron can start off with that.
well, it started with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Started the club
Yeah.
in 2015. We had a logo. Um, we did our club variants, but that was just the beginning. I think I talked to a lot of you guys back in the day. We talked about this forever. I know
Mhm.
James and I talked about it. I know you and me talked about it, Robert. Tam and I have gone back and forth with it 100 times. I don't think people realize that one book took Tam and I about 2 years.
Oh,
A year and a half.
we realize it for sure.
We do.
you
We-
guys,
The-
you guys realize it. Nobody else realizes it. But no, it was an idea that actually Steve and I, you know, I brought it up to Steve when Steve was in the club, and originally it was Steve and I, and we wanted to keep everything in house. So obviously Tam being the legendary artist that he is in the club, and he was the
Yeah.
first person that we thought of and wanted to keep it all in house. So,
Yeah.
but no, I mean, I've wanted to write a comic since I was 10.
Yeah.
Tam was the same. We were on the same level. The club was a big influence on it. The club was just the beginning. This was always full circle, from the club to publishing. You guys knew about the publishing. Crimson
Mhm.
Bat Comics was supposed to be we wanted to do kind of that whole mini shop online stuff, and
Yeah.
after that we released the variants through there, with the help of Murat and Counterpoint.
Mhm.
I talked to Murat probably back in 2017 about this project, and Murat was the one that was like, make it happen.
Yeah.
I was originally going to try to run it on Counterpoint. Murat fucking pulled me aside and was like, I'm not taking your fucking money. He was like, make your
Yeah.
own publishing and do it yourself.
Nice. Oh yeah.
But we wanted to use I wanted to see the logo 3D. That was something I told Tam a long time ago. I wanted to see the logo as a 3D person, like a character. I thought the logo was badass.
Yeah.
We get some stuff here and there about the logo being a little whatever, plain as they want to say. Well, but we got 150 plus odd members that think different. So
Yeah, well, like the logo's never really changed. You know
No,
what I mean? Like it's evolved, but like it's you know in different ways. But like the main logo has always been like the same. You know, I know we've done like coffin stickers and stuff like that, and you know, just different things. But like that logo is
The
pretty
Crimson
pretty
Bat
much
part's been the same.
yeah. The
yeah, no,
Crimson
it's been
Bat.
there. That's the
Yeah.
crazy, and we've always had. I mean, you guys know, you guys are all OG members. We've
Yeah.
always that name has been Crimson Bat. Our Crimson Bat's been Crimson Bat forever, and
Yeah.
all hail the Crimson Bat. We all know that. So when I wanted to see it in 3D, I hit up Tam. Tam did some crazy like little sketches, and we got all those old school sketches. And Tam ran it. I was freaking out. I was like, "Holy shit, it's live!"
Oh, nice.
And as soon as we did that, Tam and I it went. We did have a couple bumps in the road. If you've read the comic, you see that as got that black and white look with some crimson red in there. That was actually changed. That wasn't what it was. Tam and I tried to go hardcore and go full color, and we threw that out the window real quick.
The amount of work, man, because if you think about it, how many people does it take to put together a comic book, right?
Yeah.
You have visual artists, you have storyboard writers, then all of a sudden you have pencilists, you have inks, you have colors, you have everything. And me and Aaron were like, yo, we're about to be everything all in one.
Yeah.
So like I went out, I got these 2 crazy printers. We started, Aaron started sending me like actual, legit comic book storyboard paper. And then I realized as I was printing it out and then getting through everything and then trying to do all the colors and everything. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna take us like 6 years.
Yeah, right. Yo, we got Rob is Rob in the house. What's up, dude? Good to see you,
What?
man.
Yo, what's up, you sexy bitch? That's the homie right there. That's the Bay Area homie. Rob is he's the main reason why I got into the club, actually.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the homie right there. That's the big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of I mean, the connections to this whole fucking book, I mean, like it started from the club. It was influenced by the club. Tam and I,
Yeah.
I mean, we wanted other people to like it, but it was my main goal was for the Crimson Bat to come alive one, and for our club members to be able to be able to read it, and feel like they're in there. Maybe watch it one day, but I wanted everyone to read it, and feel like it could be anyone. That's why you won't have a name on the Crimson Bat. There's no name. Y'all members, you guys know the patches, so you get the member on there. You don't have a chapter patch on there. It just says Combo Fiend Club. You guys will see that if you look at the patches on the vest for him.
Yeah.
But
So but this book isn't just for members, like it's for everybody, right?
yeah, and that's why we delved way out into Tam and I are big monster freaks. We're big horror fans. This book was very influenced by music. It was influenced by movies. Tam knows. I mean, I wrote the whole first issue listening to a lot of punk rock stuff, or just metal stuff or whatever. It was weird because I don't write. So going from being a bass player to actually writing a book, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
That shit wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Um,
Yo, what's up,
Eddie
Hetty?
in the house? What up, bro?
What's up, man?
What up, Hetty?
yeah. So, but yeah, we wanted members to read it and get a feel for it could be them. And when it came to the outside public, we thought they would have a kick out of at least understanding the convention beginning of issue 1 and really understanding how it is.
Yeah.
And then everybody loves monsters. Everybody loves portals and vampires and fucking werewolves and
Blood.
all that
Yeah.
goblins and shit. Me and Tam,
Yeah.
we went ham. I mean, what you guys read is a 0.5% of what is in the works.
Oh man,
What up,
the
Brian?
rabbit hole is gonna go very deep.
Yeah, Tam has to deal with my ass. I start calling him and telling him all these things, and I mean, we go into I mean, there's a world beyond the world on this whole fucking book.
Yeah.
But props to Tam for bringing out the vision when it came to the convention. That was all Tam. I gave Tam an idea of wanting, so I wrote the convention in there, that whole thing when we wrote it. And keep in mind, I rewrote fucking issue 1 probably 20 times. And unfortunately for Tam, I actually rewrote the first 2 pages all over again after he was done.
But isn't it surprising how much he stuck to it though? Like you never lost him. You go from like not doing any of this. Like Tam, you're a fucking great artist, dude. But like,
Appreciate you.
you've never written a fuck or inked a book or anything like that.
Nah, man. Like Aaron said, since I was a kid, I mean, I remember doing comic books with, classmates and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like it's always been a dream, and that's why, like, when the day that our book was published, it was just like, yo, like, childhood dream fulfilled right there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Comic book artist, like, yo, that's crazy as hell. But it was a good collaboration, man. And Aaron had a vision, Aaron had a dream, and our dream like just collided, and it was really, really good. It was really, really good. Like, we're on the same wavelength as far as the path and where we want to see the book go and the character development. It's crazy. I've never been a part of something like that, as well as Aaron. Like, we've never done anything like this. And it's just cool to collaborate with somebody with the like mind and know that, the direction that we want to head with it is, it's gonna be gold. It's a really, really deep story. Really, really deep.
So, Tam,
So
question for you
Tam,
real quick. Hold on, I got a question real quick. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
'cause you were talking about dreams coming true and everything. So, you got your dream coming true of seeing like your name on a cover, right?
Correct.
And I know you made a post about this, but speak again to you recently had another dream come true when you got sent a picture of a
Oh,
legendary
man.
artist holding, like talking about your book, seeing your book. Speak on that.
Dude, I was giddy like a schoolgirl. I swear to God. Like, so, you know, I posted the tweet, you know, the text that Aaron sent me, and I was like, shut your fucking mouth. Because I knew that he was doing a signing, you know, with this legendary comic book artist, you know what I mean? And I, you know, for the words that I seen and to see what he said, it's a big deal.
And
It's a huge Frank deal. Frank deal.
well, I was gonna say you being Frank Miller.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I was
stop,
trying to hold off and build up suspense and stuff like that.
Tam, stop trying to make up your own words, dude. Relax.
Oh, speaking of making up words, we'll talk about that later. Anyways, but yeah, to see Frank Miller, like, that's huge. And to be honest with you, and you know, like, me and Aaron talked about this, like, his work actually inspired a lot of like how I draw, to be honest with you. To this day, you know, I have, you know, his mini series that he did with Wolverine. You know, I got it CGC'd. It's my mom got it for me, like, you know, I think I was like 9 years old, and she asked me what I wanted for birthday, and I was like, I want these comics. And we went to Dr. Comics and Mr. Games in Piedmont over here in the Bay Area, and she got them for me, and I finally got them CGC'd, and it's just like his artwork always stuck with me, the rawness, right? So to see and hear that happened, it was amazing to me. And then I pressed Aaron. I was like, we need a photo. We need something. You know, actually, Rob who's in here right now. He was like, yo, Aaron has it, because I sent it to him immediately. I was like, yo, look who just, you know, gave a thumbs up to our work. And he was like, yo, we need something. We need a picture. So I hit up Aaron. I was like, I need something. Aaron's like, yo, he's been signing all day. He's tired. Like, something, anything, just pose with the book, do something. And as soon as he sent me that picture, I literally just threw my phone. I was like, oh my fucking God. Yeah, it was that was big. That's huge. You know, as a kid growing up admiring this legendary, you know, artist's work, you know, his storylines, everything. Because, you know, Frank Miller's all in one, right?
Yeah.
He's all in one. So for him to say what he said and give, you know, and what he told Aaron, you know, Aaron's the one who heard the actual words, so I'll let him speak on that.
Oh yeah. No, it was unreal. I mean, I text Tam right away. I was freaking out. It was very natural, very quick. Unfortunately, Frank was coming out of the bathroom at the time.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Not to make it awkward.
No, I was talking to one of his assistants about the book, and we were talking about it. So I brought it in for them to read, because we were there forever. We did. I mean, Frank is a fucking beast, man. I mean, you're talking 9-10 hour day, like back to back to back. When I was in California with them, working with them, and so it was there. He picked it up. He saw it from his periffs or whatever. I don't even know. He saw it. He grabbed it and he was like, "What the fuck is this?" And because he saw the Batman, and you know he's signing Batman books all day, and he saw the Batman, and I was like, "Yeah, that's my book." You know, I kind of brushed it off. It's Frank Miller. I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, look at this. Look at my book. Look at my book." But yeah, I told him it was my book. You know, it was my book. Me and my buddy, we one of my brothers, we did it, and something we have always wanted to do as kids, and just came out end of November, and that's kind of all I gave him. So he grabbed it, took it out of the bag, and then he started flipping through it. He was flipping through it, and like anyone that looks at the book, and you know, I love you all, but a lot of people flip through and just be like, all right, cool, and then put it down. But they look at it, they see the art, they see it, they're like, oh shit, it's real. Frank didn't do that. Frank one by one page and started reading it, and I was like, the fuck you doing? And
yo, you gotta buy that shit first.
So he read it one page at a time and went through it, flipped through it, and the one thing I told Tam, he was like, I was gonna tell him that, hey, you were a huge influence, on a lot of what we did. Dark Knight, the writing from Dark Knight was big influence for me. So there was a lot of influence that went into it, and I didn't get a chance to. He was like, hey, all this looks familiar, and that was enough to be like, okay, I'm done. But yeah, he read it all the way through, got to the end. He saw Tam's homage to his Wolverine smoking, and he put his finger on the image on the left side, and like I said, I know this shit like it was yesterday. He put his finger on the left side and gave me a smirk, and he was like, huh. And it was just like, so he sat back down to sign the rest, and he before he signed it, he was like, hey, sign it for me. And I thought he was fucking with me because I had to sit him down to sign all these books. But he was like, yeah, no, I'm serious. Sign the books for me. So I signed them for him, and he told me, he was like, dude, good job, guys. And
did he take the book?
He took the 2 books. Yeah. Oh no, he wanted them.
Nice.
He took that one. He took the one shot that Tim Vigil did, and he loved what Tim did. The reason so we talked about the Tim Vigil one. We had a conversation the day before about that. It was a dinosaur book that came out on Dark Horse, and it was about 12 pages, just dinosaurs, no words, and it was just pictures of dinosaurs kind of living their life and then fighting, eating, doing whatever. Anyway, that conversation was something that him and I had the day before, and he loved that book. It's one of my favorite books. It's a 4-part series that it's just dinosaurs living, no words, no nothing, and that was.
I think I would like that book too because there's no words.
It's a perfect book for Mike.
Don't read a damn thing.
But no, that was the book. That was the book that made me want to do the Tim Vigil one with no words. And so he liked Tim because he likes Tim. But the love he gave for Tam's work was huge. Him appreciating how much it was similar to him, and he gave me some good words. He said, "Don't fuck." Yeah, he was like, "Don't quit, keep going, do it." And I was like,
cool.
"Okay." So we retired after
Shout out
that.
to Tim Vigil.
I was gonna.
That book was that book.
Where do you go from there?
That was crazy though. I sent Tam that thing, and Tam was blowing me up after.
Oh man.
Yo, see you later, Rob. Good seeing you, man.
Rob.
Catch you in the chat.
Peace out, Rob.
Send dick pics.
PP. See.
One thing has never changed: the dick pics.
No, that's cool though, dude. I mean, that's something that you probably didn't expect, and I guess it's a testament on the hard work you guys put into this book. He flipped through it and loved it. Like, that's sick.
Yeah,
it's not like he just like fucking threw it away and be like, oh, I got to get back to signing, guys.
Right. Yeah, no, he had fun with it. It was nerve-wracking having people do that, but his was a lot different. I told Tam, we both come from musical backgrounds. I've played in front of thousands of people.
I played in front of thousands.
I mean, I wouldn't say thousands, but
if he adds all the hundreds up,
tens of people. Yeah, tens of people.
The amount of crowds that me and Aaron both played in front of.
What I'm saying is the getting like nerves going on stage and seeing that many heads over heads. Never had nerves. Had nerves here and there, but the day that we dropped it,
nerves, straight up nerves.
Yeah, we were like, dude, people are either gonna like it, they're gonna hate it, what are you guys writing? What are you doing? So mad love to everybody that's bought it. It sold really well. It did sold out at Torpedo Comics in Vegas about 3 times during the week. I had to keep restocking, and yeah, man, mad love to everybody.
And it's only gonna get like better / worse from there, right? Because the content you guys are thinking of for the next book is not even comparable to what you have now.
Oh,
right?
Boy. No, like I said, the rabbit hole is going to go very deep. Very deep. I'm not going to try and give away as much. Aaron, you want to speak on what the plans are for the next one?
I like how every time I put you in frame, you address Aaron. You go back to Aaron, dude. All right, what do you got, Aaron?
This is
doing
calculated. This is
Cam
calculated.
contract. He can't
Yo, what's
say-
up, Wes? Good to see you, bro.
You guys joke how he kept me in the dungeon, right? From the chat and everything.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you go.
Tell him, dude. All those text messages, like, don't worry about nothing. I'm handling everything. You stay there.
Yeah.
Keep drawing. Don't worry about it. Keep drawing. That was our text messaging for about 2 months was don't worry about anything. Tam will ask me, hey, what's going on? What are we doing? What's updated on it? And don't worry about it. Don't worry about the printing. Don't worry about the quantity. Don't worry about the marketing. Don't worry about the graphics. Don't worry about any of it.
What up, Rob?
Keep drawing.
Oh, fucking
That was
Rob.
Tam.
Rob is Rob.
Rob's back, dude.
Oh,
You can't get
Rob's
enough
back.
of you.
Welcome back.
That's like him when he used to say, like, hold on, I got to go jerk off real quick. I'm back. Like, right
Yeah.
there.
Right away. I'm back.
Yeah, no, it was
That's-
fun though. It was fun.
All right,
Tam
so-
had to deal with my writing, going back and
Yeah.
forth. I'd go back to him and be like, I don't like it. And then I had to deal with Tam drawing because if anyone knows Tam, like when I say Tam is a legend when it comes to the work he does outside of this, he was completely insane during the process.
Jay
of
in the
it.
house. What up?
He kept questioning himself and Tam had to rewrite panels and redo panels and
God.
redo panels just because it's Tam's Tam. I
Yeah.
mean, you guys seen his portraits? I mean, it's stupid.
Well, that's what I was
have
going to
old
bring up real
collectible
quick.
motherfuckers.
I want to just showcase the type of work he does. I mean,
Oh,
we've
Lord.
all seen these in the chat where, I mean, the Black Panther, that like
Oh,
a lot
look,
of
there
these
go- Look, does that comic book cover look right there? The John Wick, does that look familiar? Where's L? Does that look familiar?
oh yeah, that was a commission, right?
That's
Yep,
one of the
Baba
badass
Yaga.
But I mean, some of these you did after they died, right? I know Nipsey you did.
Yeah,
Kobe.
yeah. For some weird reason,
Prince?
I'm always compelled to do actors or musicians that have passed away. I mean, except for
MF Doom?
obviously, except for obviously, what I'm saying, Kiefer Sutherland. That's Lost Boys. Me
give
and
'em time.
Aaron, that's
Give 'em time.
we're Frog Brothers for life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh,
the
who's
legend.
this that you drew?
That's the legend right there. Yeah, that's a perfect picture that I drew right there. look how realistic that is.
I know. Oh,
The
this is your
legend, Neil Adams, my
cocaine right
favorite.
there.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it looked like cocaine. My bad.
Oh,
I
the
mean-
early look. There goes earlier, right
That's one
there.
right here.
Earlier
Yeah,
Crimson
that's
Bat,
when we-
right there.
we
So my process is I started learning how to just ink with using my iPad, and then I would print out on actual comic board and then use markers and inks to do the whole process. And that's when I figured, because I was like, oh, we can do that. We can make this straight up like real comic book. You know what I mean? Like the whole process. And then I realized that I was the penciler, the inker, I was doing
Yeah.
Word, I was doing everything. I was doing 4 people's jobs in one.
You're like
basically.
Frank Miller, dude.
Yes, exactly. The king, right? So so it just, for the crunch that we were on, and we were and the crazy part is when I was doing that, me and Aaron were still developing everything about this character, the backstory, the how deep the rabbit hole was going to go. We've gone back and forth with multiple different universes. It's kind of crazy how it all transpired, but yeah, wow, I haven't even looked at my own Instagram like this in a long time.
Yeah, I think one of my favorites was when you did MF Doom. I mean, that's just like,
Oh man, and then I did the Silver Flake. Go up. Let's see. Is that the video? Where's the video where I do the Silver Flake?
this one.
And then I actually decided, so I never did this before, and I got into actually taking the Silver Flake and putting in the Silver Flake detail so that the mask looks metallic when you look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
that's
came up
sick.
super crazy. Let's see. Look at the reveal.
Wow,
See?
look at that.
damn.
So the
crazy.
mask, yeah, it looks like he's wearing his mask, right?
Yeah, that's sick, dude.
So yeah, so Aaron had to deal with my OCD ass. Like he would be like, "How far are you right now?" And I'd be like, "Yo, I got this many panels done." And then I'd hit him up like a day later and be like, "I scratched like half those panels."
Oh
So I'm at
shit.
the request.
Oh no, it was
Because I
bad. The
didn't-
back and forth. The back and
yeah,
forth.
because I didn't like it. You know, I would just scratch it. See, and look at all the you know. Shout out to all the artists that came through for us. Oh, the Aaliyah piece, that was a big one.
Yeah. Are you open for commission yet?
No, because I got to start writing the second book,
I
so
know.
I'm locked down.
Yeah, dude.
I had honestly, you know, like I told Aaron, like, you know, I was like, yo, I'm gonna take this month, you know, to get my, you know, get my shit in order, get my affairs in order, because it's a lot, man. It's dedication, bro. You know,
Yeah.
you know, balancing my work home life, you know, because me and Aaron actually hold pretty high positions in our jobs, and it's super hard. You know,
Mhm.
when people that, you know, shout out to everybody that does this for their life work, like it's amazing. I
Yeah.
would give anything to be able to sit at home and fucking draw all day and paint all day. It's amazing. But living in California, as you guys know, this economy, this industry is just crazy. And you know, you have me and Aaron. Like Aaron immediately got his job at Torpedo Comics and started climbing the ladder. I got my
Yeah.
job at Meta and just immediately started climbing the ladder. So we're both like corporate as hell, you know, meetings all day, meetings all day, having to travel, having to do this and do that, and still have enough time to come home, be with our kids, be with our family. You know,
Yeah.
sports is starting to crack off. You know, there were times where I just had to lock myself in for the weekends. If I had, you
Mhm.
know, 4 days off, 3 days off, a week off, I was drawing. You know what I mean? That's all I was doing. And as
Yeah.
we got to crunch time, you know, and I kind of took it for granted. You know, I'll be real. You know, Aaron will tell you this too. I was like, yo, I'm doing this digitally. It's money. You know, I can take my time with this. And I did. I waited to the 11th hour and then I realized I was like, oh my God, I got so much work to do. Aaron kept seeing so much work out of me within the last 2.5 months leading up to the publishing. He was like, dude, you're cranking out fucking panels like every day. And it was just like, because we got to release this shit. We've already told him it was going to release last year. You know what I mean? But that was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
because we didn't know the process yet. And the process, like it woke me up to exactly how it's supposed to be. And so, like I said, I'm taking a month off and then we're going right back to it because we can't slide like that, you know, no
Yeah.
more.
Well, I'm glad you guys stuck to it, man. I mean, you know, just seeing like the depth of the shit you guys have to do to get this released would scare a lot of people and they just would give up, you know? But if it's your passion since you were 10 years old,
Yeah.
I you know, you just keep going, right?
Yeah, I mean, we were lucky too. We had a lot of artists and a lot of artists kind of, I know for me, I had to reach out to a few people, had conversations with, and asked them how they did it. We had no fucking clue what we were doing.
Man.
I had a conversation with Tyler Kirkham. He told me how he does it. And he doesn't write that much. So when we did that, he gave me some pointers. Murat Michaels has been kind of my comic book brother. He's been mentoring me for God, I don't even know how long. You know, it's he's always been there telling me, you know, what to do or what not to do, or don't fuck up and all that good stuff, and continue to keep doing. Just like it was hard. I'm not a writer, so it's another world. I can play
Yeah.
bass all day, but when it comes to writing a fucking book, like what the hell? I could barely fucking read.
I mean,
So,
base. Okay, I get it.
but it was crazy. I mean, Al had to spell check almost everything I fucking did.
Hey yo, shout out to L, yo, the editor,
Right?
the unsigned editor. Yo,
And then
next issue, she's getting credits, bro. She has to.
He said,
what happened was unfortunately some stuff was missed, and then Tam was so busy, we had to go back in and rewrite a lot of the panels because he was kind of going over off my shit. It was a back and forth, man. This book was, I mean, I cannot stress to anybody. Writing it, probably rewriting it like 10 times. That whole process was kind of fun. and then putting it into the panels. I wrote out what, Tam, like 60 plus panels.
Yep.
They were written out. So reading chapter 1 after writing chapter 1, so you're reading it and then putting the panels together, and it was 60 plus panels. Tam's right. Like it was me and him. We're doing everything you can do that a whole team would do.
Yeah.
Putting those panels together where it's each panel had to have an image idea, and then had to have the words, like the monologue idea.
Yeah.
So putting all that together over and over. I mean, unfortunately for Tam, he had to read fucking pages and pages of shit just to fucking write a panel. That's not a page.
And the fun thing was like actually like extrapolating like what Aaron was talking about when I was reading the panels, because there were some of those in there where I would hit him up and be like, yo, so you said this and it carries on to the next panel. I'm going to add a panel and we're going to create it. Like there's some pages in that first issue where they were completely created because I needed to find a way to marry, one page to the next. Because, as avid comic book readers, as we all are, the story, it has to go. And in Aaron's mind, he goes and he goes, and it's good. It was really easy, actually, because like I said, we're of the same mind. It was easy to pick up exactly what he was trying to go and where he was trying to go. And then the cool thing was like I was able to go, okay, so because it's hard to look at people's words and make it into an actual picture unless they're like really setting the actual setting of everything. You have to, as an artist, you have to go, okay, so he's talking about this. But what I can visualize and put on paper could be completely different than what he's visualizing as a writer. And the good thing was like, I'll tell you what, honestly, 9.8% of the time when I sent something to him, it was exactly what he was envisioning.
Oh, nice.
So that's how you know we're on the same page.
Yeah, I can't stress the feeling of all that time trying to write, putting it into panels, and when I'm talking panels, we're not talking pages. We're talking panels. You're talking one fucking panel on a fucking page of 4 panels, and Tam bringing that to life was not. So the beginning was the Crimson Bat, the flat logo, the logo we had made a long time ago from Ant back in 2014, 2015. When we did that logo.
Tam? You gotta run. That is you.
That is me. Yeah, I'm right by the police station, so yeah. And I'm in the Bay Area.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Tam putting it together. I mean, seeing those pages come to life was fucking nuts. So I'll tell you right now, if you're ever looking to fucking write a book, write a comic or whatever, you want pictures to go with it, make sure you got an artist that can fucking do it. Tam, I cannot stress the fucking what Tam did on this thing. He brought the whole fucking thing to life.
Also, if you have any complaints about the artwork, reach out to Tam too, right? Time's like I don't want to hear it. Like, don't even bother.
Yo, hey, one thing I want to point out though. So this right here, this first, the first couple of pages, that was the original start of the storyboard that Aaron had sent. Right, it was his vision. The member coming up out of sleep, getting ready for a con. And it was a good starting, right? And we just started working from there, carrying on from page to page. And then one day he just hit me up out of nowhere and he was like, yo, I have a vision for the Crimson Bat in the beginning. Like he's walking back and forth on some Negan shit, just about to pound some heads, and and he put that, and I was like, oh shit. That's because the way that it was starting, it was like it was gonna be a typical origin story. And the way that he started it was very cinematic to me because it was the beginning, right? That part. And then he sent out like teasers. We put that in the Tim Vigil book where, and we got to bring to life one of the zombies and stuff like that. And it honestly, like, just that, think about, like, we put that book in motion a year and a half ago to the point where he brought that up. And then all of a sudden he said that, and then I made it, I did my thing and I sent it to him, and then we put it, we were like, oh shit, like everything now makes sense. Like it took that scene to match with the beginning scene and how I laid it out to all of a sudden go, now we have the real start of the origin now. It's like the
Nice.
beginning of a movie, right?
Yeah.
The
That,
bat coming down, and then all of a sudden you see black, and then all of a sudden you see the time clock, and he's waking up. And then we're running through what he went through his last days as a human being.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and you get if you read it, you're gonna get two different ways of reading it. You're getting him thinking about it, and it's all in his head what he's talking about, and very lyric based is something that we were just used to doing. So you get those 3 words in a period, and those were purposely put in there because it was very much like a song. It's weird to say that, and if you don't know it, you probably won't feel that, but that's how we wrote it. It was in his head of what he's talking about. And then you get him just talking normal and stuff like that. Hey, Tam, if Tam goes back to the little shout out to my kids. So this was actually really cool. Tam did this for me, and I appreciate him for doing this for me. This was a personal request that Tam threw this in there on that first page. Was you'll see the time clock.
Yep.
That's actually the time that Damien was born. That was put in there. And then if you look at the calendar, that's actually the date that Draco, which was
Nice.
February 2nd. So Tam threw that in there for my kids. So mad love to my brother for doing that. But yeah, like Sam said, we went back and forth, and as much as I want to blame myself for that, that's Tam too, because
Yep, both
OCD. So we were going back and forth. But hey, what was the one thing we said? We said after this shit was done, we were like, hey, we learned a lot.
No, we learned a ton. It wasn't as easy. Like when we first started talking, it was like, oh yeah, no, if you just do that and you do that, yeah, no, okay, cool, you'll handle that. All right, no, I got the artwork, don't worry about it. I'm used to like pushing work out, but then like when you start really putting your name, you put that pin down, that's your name, right? I'm a chef, and I teach a lot of like the other chefs that work under me, like you got to respect it, right? You put a plate out, it goes to a table, that's your name that's on that. So if somebody eats a shit plate, guess what? Who's a chef? That's your name on it. Like,
yeah.
Once you start putting pen to paper like that, and you're like, yo, there's gonna be people. And then Aaron, as hard as he was working, the names that he got doing variants for us, like shout out to all of those artists. That's crazy. The amount of people that like just supported the heavyweight artists that supported us and put out variants. It was like, as I started seeing those things coming out, and Aaron will tell you, when I seen Tyler's cover, I was like, oh shit. Because my cover was different originally. And I seen Tyler's cover and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, there's work out there. There are some heavyweight artists that are putting their names behind what we're doing right now. So I went back to the drawing board, and even like Tim Vigil's work. And that's where oh my God, look at that cover. That is insane. Believe it or not, that is my son's favorite cover. I'm like, hey, what do you think about Daddy's cover? And he was like, yeah, that's cool. But you see Tyler, like you see that other cover? That's amazing. And I can't fault him on that, because I seen it when Aaron sent me the work, and I was like, oh my God,
that was all Elle too. That was all her. She's the one that did it. She told him. We were sitting outside trying to figure out that cover, and me and Tyler were just trying to figure it out, and we didn't know what to do. She jotted that one out. She said it out loud, and Tyler was like, I'm down. It's happening.
Amazing work. Sahad's work and Marat's work, like everybody's work was so good, and it was like inspiring, and then the main like thing that pushed me was when Tim did his work, and Aaron hit me up and he was like, yo, Tim Vigil. And I was like, yo, I know that name. That dude is amazing. And he's like, yo, he wants to do a one shot for us. And he started sending me stills, and showing that like Tim was like super juiced about, the concept and everything. And it's amazing. Like, the guy is phenomenal. And once I seen that and it got sent to the house, right? This is before, like, obviously I didn't even have the book done yet. He sent that to the house and I opened it up and I seen Tim's work and the quality of paper that it was printed on and everything. And I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. And then we got to the first couple of pages of what me and Aaron did. And it was a wrap after that. I was like, oh no, this is like, it put everything into perspective, right? Because you talk about it and then all of a sudden you see all it took was 2 pages.
Yeah.
All it took was 2 pages. And I seen those 2 pages and I was like, oh, it's real. It's happening. It's happening right now. And that's when I just started cranking out panels and stuff like that. But shout out to all the artists that came out and supported and did all the variant covers. Every single one of those variant covers are amazing. And they were inspirational to push me to finish and get with Aaron and push and finish and get everything done. So shout out to all the artists.
Yeah. And a little backstory on those artists. Rob Michaels, obviously. He was going to do that way back when. And if you guys know Marat Michaels, obviously everybody does. He doesn't do Pooh books. Got to be in his universe, stuff like that, unless it's one of his own books. And he did that for us. Same thing, Tyler came in, Sajjad Shah came in. They all came in with the homage, the homage.
That cover is
covers. Sajjad Shah did the same. That's actually Christine. She works for me. She did all our graphics. So shout out to
Christine. Too. Amazing.
I like that one, dude. It's like the Crimson Five version
blank
of
cover.
Like,
shout out to the artist of the blank cover. Look at that version cover.
Yeah, that version cover is sweet. Look at that.
Hey, look, straight up, I'm gonna tell you right now, because of seeing Kirkham's, like, that's what pushed me to do that cover right there.
Yeah, the cover was changed. There was a different cover.
Yeah,
the cover before we got ready on it. And then some people, some other guys, another guy, Rob Broussard.
Oh man, look at that.
So shout out to Rob Broussard. He did the Black Christmas homage.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Gamma? Thanks for showing up, man.
Getting there.
Yo, Brian, my dude. Yo, do you have the Rob Broussard?
That's the Alex Cormack. So this one is actually close to the club's. This is club status right here. So this
right there is actually my top favorite because that's my favorite Neil at cover right there.
Yeah. So and if anybody knows JP from that Spider booth.
Hey, whoa, Marcus.
We talking football right now or comic book? Ban him.
All right.
Be a Patriots fan, ban him.
That's JP. Everybody knows JP. That's his variant from.
I love that cover.
So
look at that. That one's ill.
So Rob Broussard, just so it's known, Rob Broussard are going to be doing pretty much every cover B for every issue of the Terrifying Crimson Bat going forward.
Rob Broussard is amazing.
Yeah, Broussard is a horror monster.
Oh, that one already showed off. This one.
Yeah, Sajjad.
Oh, man.
So Sajjad was different.
Homage.
So just like Tam said, he saw everybody's cover. Sajjad did the same. Sajjad's
cover. He sent that when Aaron sent that to me, and I was like, that motherfucker.
Yeah, he changed his. That cover was changed. It was.
As an artist, when you see somebody do something, you like, oh, that motherfucker, that shit is raw right there. I love. You guys know how big, in the club. You guys know how big of a Halloween fan both me and Aaron are. So to me, I was like, yo, killed it.
You know what? That one reminds me of that one year we were at WonderCon and we were just hanging by the balcony talking shit to people.
Oh, remember that?
Yeah. Nobody had a knife, but it was pretty accurate.
Me and Rob were like a 48 pack of Modelo's deep. Good time.
Yeah.
That one right there. I was going to ask Dave if you had that.
Yeah, Broussard did 2 covers because he's a dick. So he was supposed to save it, but he wanted to do it. We had that's our first shop exclusive.
Yeah.
So that was big for us. Super cool with that. And Broussard, obviously.
Pay attention though. Look at
Gabe's
the color.
comic, correct? Or Gabe-
That's probably one of the only times you're gonna see Brood
There
in
you
color
go.
right there.
So that's Brood. We used the original colors that Tam came up with. Tam, like I said, the book was originally in color, and Brood had those colors, and we ended up going the whole black and white thing. That whole so Brood is all Tam. I gave Tam and I a kind of an idea. I wanted something kind of brute looking. I'm a big Gears of War fan. I wanted that kind of style with it, and
crazy bitch.
yeah, Tam went crazy with it. I mean, you're gonna see a lot of Brood later too. So,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, that was the artist, man. Mad props to all the artists. They came up big on this one.
Yeah,
issue
mad
2
love
already.
for all of them. And
Yeah,
like I
issue
said,
2
like
is gonna be good too.
Aaron went out, and you know what I'm saying, he got all these artists to show love like that, and you know, in a big way, it was a huge inspiration for me as well. It started making me look at like what I was about to produce out and go, you know what, I got to step the game up. You know, obviously there, you know, all of those artists, you know, a huge amount of them, you know, their level is huge. They've been putting in a lot of work in the industry for a long time, but it was a huge inspiration. Every single one of them, every cover that Aaron sent me, Aaron can attest. Every cover that he sent me that day, he got a brand new panel or something. I was like, no, I'm retracting. I want to do this now.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? It pushed me. It just kept pushing me. You know, I would come home, you know, working 11, 12 hours a day, just like him, you know, kids taking them to sports, doing this. And I would stare at my desk and I would see like my whole setup and be like, I'm tired. I can't get to it. And then he'd send me a fucking cover and I'd be like, all right, well, I'm no longer tired.
You know what they did? Just so you all know, every single artist that came in there, Christine was new because she was one of my, she works for me, and she did all the graphics inside and the flyers, the club flyers, and all that stuff. But all those artists came in on this because of the club. You know, I've made friends with them, but because of the Comic Book Fiend Club, that's why they wanted to do it. It was a respect thing for the club. They've all loved the club. They love the members. They've met so many of us, and legit, like every artist that came in was because of the club. So shout out to the members for representing and not being dumbasses out there at the conventions.
Right.
Most of them.
But yeah, that's what it was. And you know, we got some hardcore. We got some exciting stuff for issue 2. One of my favorite books in the last year, as most know, was a book called Lovesick. Was written and illustrated by Luana, and she has already finished her variant for issue 2. So that's a big one for us. She fit it right in between Poison Ivy, because she's doing interior for Poison Ivy. So she actually fit it in between Poison Ivy. She did that for us, you know.
Nice.
And we got Rob Broussard's cover already lined up, so that's already done. So any of you Air Pirate fans, you guys know that thing's dropping. Tim Vigil's actually coming in to do a variant cover for it as well. You're gonna see some new characters. You're gonna see the baddest ass female badass character you'll ever see. She's gonna be coming in. We won't give too much on that, but you're gonna see her. You're gonna see a couple more.
What do you think about that, James?
I was gonna say that sounded like an oxymoron to me, but yeah, I trust you guys.
Hey, just put it this way: the origin story is over with. Now it's time about it. It's time for action at this point.
Nice.
Yeah. You're gonna issue 2 is gonna go right into where issue 1 ended. So at the end of issue 1, we don't show his name, but that character, that punk rock character at the end, his name's Locke. Not Loke, it's Locke, and he's our badass werewolf. You guys are gonna get that in issue 2. So you're gonna see a lot more monsters. You're gonna see a little bit more characters. There was actually a hidden character in issue 1. You're gonna see he's gonna come back in issue 2. His name's Abraham.
I was about to show him, and you said hidden. All right,
No, you can show him. You can show him. Not a lot of people noticed it, but if you look at his hands, you'll know he's a little different. This is something Tam pulled out, and then, in all honesty, Tam did it just on a whim, and it turned into an entire character. And another backstory, and there's a lot of cool shit that goes with it. But Abraham's gonna be here, so you're gonna see this fuck. He's crazy.
You telling me nobody's noticing the creepy Reverend? And you know what's crazy? I'll give you a little backstory. It was like I wanted to put there's some Easter eggs in here as well.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
yeah. So for horror fans, like real horror fans, there's Easter eggs in here because of me and Aaron's love for horror. And I was like, when I was making the cemetery scene, I was like, I want Freddy Krueger to be just kind of be chilling in the crowd, kind of like some Where's Waldo type shit, right? All of a sudden you just notice the striped shirt and the hat, and you're like, oh shit, that's Freddy. And then for some weird reason, he turned into the priest. And instead of like the blade hands, you see the long fingernails, and it turns into this evil sort of priest that nobody's actually paying attention to. You see all the club members sobbing over, the fallen club member's casket, and nobody's really paying attention to this sort of, nefarious looking priest. And it's funny, I put it in there, and Aaron's like, I'm making that a fucking character. That it was just kind of one of those things that I kind of threw in there. So it's actually, and the way that Aaron is making this character a part of the story, it falls into everything. It makes sense. So it's going to be sick.
That's crazy. I've known Aaron for a long time, and I never realized how talented he was. It's fucking weird. You think you know somebody, but let's go back and talk about panels real quick. And I don't mean to make this show about myself.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right.
But we got a first appearance of myself in the book. Can you guys talk about how you even came up with this shit?
I got it.
So again, back to Tam. Tam, I wanted a club feel in the beginning. I wanted all club members to get a feel for the book and feel like they were involved. And Tam came out and was like, "Check this out," and I was like, "Oh, you asshole."
For some reason, I just felt like the two people that would greet this character that is about to have a life-altering, changing event would be you and Mike. You know what I mean? Out of all people, for some reason, I just thought about that. Hey, yo, and low key, I just want to give a shout out. You know what I'm saying? I gave some love to to James here and to our boy Rob. You know what I'm saying? You guys got the old school Marvel Comics mention about the Kool-Aid, right?
Oh, nice, yeah,
yeah. Because if you read it there, he's talking about being at the Comic-Con and my last memories are family, friends, and Kool-Aid conventions. I actually hit up James and I hit up Rob. Rob is Rob to be like, yo, what issue was that we found the old ass Kool-Aid in and made everybody drink it? And so I put that issue that you can find the old ass Kool-Aid into that book right there.
Oh yeah, dude, that's sick.
Here's another little side thing that happened. So Tam wrote the.
Hold on 1 second, dude. I just want to address that James still has his cough that he's had for fucking 3 months now, possibly even longer.
That's called a long hauler.
Dude,
COVID long hauler.
Guys, the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because he always denies it. So I just want to make a record of us pointing out that
that's called a COVID long hauler. That's fine.
Yes.
When was the last time you had the Rona, James? About like a year ago, 6 months ago.
Never.
And issue 2, can we get James to spread that that cough?
Yeah, maybe we'll get James coughing on somebody and spreading it.
You know what? You may see some zombie members. You never know.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Hey, you can't be giving away shit like that. What are you doing? You're getting too frisky right now.
Okay, so hey, you guys got to know this because I don't know if Mike's in here. He's probably fucking doing something.
Mike doesn't have a computer or a phone.
Nah,
so
Mike's
technology.
You guys could tell Mike this. So Tam was nice enough, just so y'all know. There's a conversation between you and Mike in that panel. Tam was nice enough to make Mike seem like he was intelligent. and
Wow.
not such a dipshit.
How hard was that?
So when I got the final panel for it, I told Tam to go back in and rewrite Mike's what he's saying, because I wanted him to look, I wanted him to be a piece of shit like he is. So
like in
we
real
went back
life.
in and yeah. So Tam, shout out to Tam for trying to help Mike. He's not going to be intelligent in real life. So Tam tried to do that in the.
I tried to make
comic
it
book.
witty, right? He had a witty comeback because you were interacting with the Fiend. You know what I mean? And I had like a witty thing for Mike, and then Aaron hit me up, and he was like, "That's not Mike.
No,
this is Mike." I told him, I was like, actually, you're right. And
it's a good thing too, because Mike wouldn't have appreciated it either. So I've known Mike a long time. So if you would have done that, he would have just shamed you and said you did a horrible job. So it was a good thing, dude.
And that those panels, you guys notice. I mean, when we all went to the convention together, I'm pretty sure those were things that Tam was looking at. You got that back end, all of us, and Tam and I are West members, so there's those images that we know from. But I mean, this is not a West member comic book. It's definitely an entire comic book, Fiend Club comic book. We really wanted everybody to get a feel as to being in a comic book. Any member could just be like, "Yo, that's me." That's why we didn't put a chapter on the Crimson Bat. There's no chapter on there. It's full on. This is every chapter combined. We wanted everyone to feel like they were a part of this book. We're gonna continue to do that. It's gonna go into another world that Tam's already had to deal with me. If right now we have, if I could sit down, we have anywhere from 15 to 20 issues that are, in the works that we could do, just because there's so much to it. I mean, the influences we've had from movies and shit like that, and then you add the club to it. I mean, it's just so, you guys don't even know, man. Robert and Mike was just the beginning.
Going back to that, Tam, I just want to ask you, dude, was it hard to draw me with a boner the whole time, or?
No, I envision the boner because I've seen the boner. So
okay.
And that's why you have such a
you having the boner though. Not me having a boner. You having the boner, not me having a boner.
No, I envisioned you having a boner, which gave me a boner. Which
okay, cool.
Life. So there it is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
No, just
there's
catching...
a lot of boners in that panel.
Facts.
Also, I haven't told you, but dude, I think you did an amazing job. My wife thought it was, on point too. So shout out to you, man. You fucking killed it, dude. My kids were ecstatic. Yeah. So, dude, thank you, man. It's awesome.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, just doing portraits I've done over the years, just being able to. I had to pull up a couple of portraits of you because you don't, you refuse to look directly at the camera most of the time, and it makes it hard. But I was able to, at least capture and meeting you, you guys, the first time I came to WonderCon as a new member. Oh my God. Look, there it is. He refuses to take, look, that's all I had to go off of was pictures like that. Eating tacos. Shout out to my man today, bro. Oh man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Props to Tam for getting an image from those.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, dude.
It wasn't easy, but it's funny because it's like the first thing, when Aaron put in the storyboard, it was like, yo, he's meeting up with his club members. For some weird reason, it was just you two. And it was just like, if anybody's going to be meeting anybody in the West, it's going to be you and Mike.
I know. It kind of, to me, honestly, it seems Jay and Silent Bob-esque. If that makes any sense.
No, it does.
I mean, I just loved it, dude. And, I thank you for shedding me in a good light. And, that's awesome, dude.
Hey, Robert.
Yo, what's up, man?
So you realize that you got to hold this over Mike again. So if anybody knows the West, Mike was accidentally voted in because we wanted Robert, and Mike came in with Robert. So because of that, the only reason Mike's in a comic book is because of Robert.
It's always going to be because of me, though, with him. So- but he is a Dodger fan now, so I have disowned him.
Oh
So,
God.
yeah. Rest in peace, Mike.
Mike, we're gonna
Uh,
talk about that later. You're already a shitty Angels fan. We're gonna have a talk.
I know, dude. Eh, well, I mean, I don't want to go back, but like, I think we really connected in the beginning because even though I'm not like an Oakland fan, I have a lot of respect for them, and you and Rob are Oakland fans. So,
Absolutely.
but I was an Oakland fan when I was a kid because of Jose Canseco and the Bash Brothers.
Come on.
So
Steroid era, baby. Best era
yeah.
in
Hey, bring it back, baby.
Bring
it
back
back.
steroids. Come on, Barry Bonds.
Make
all
baseball
of
exciting again. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Aaron knows what I'm talking about.
them. Not all drugs are bad, okay?
Oh man, you have any questions, James, or you good?
Not questions. I asked what I wanted to, but I will say I do want to. A couple weeks ago, or I guess whenever I got the book, I threw up a panel that I liked. So now that I have you guys on, I just want to throw up the panel again because I found this part to just be
man.
so awesome when I was reading this. The shading here to where you barely see it, and then the reveal. It was just, I thought that was great. So that was probably my favorite. I guess technically 2 panels, but I love that part.
That was Aaron's writing, man. That was all Aaron's writing. I seen it like as soon as I read it, I seen it in my head. And and I was excited as fuck to send that to him. As soon as I got it done, I was like, yo, look. I think I sent it to you like at 1 a.m. or something like that.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Damn, dude.
But yeah,
That's
that
crazy.
actually that whole page, that whole page is just filled with just straight like raw ass emotion. If you read that entire page, it's like him seeing what he is, being mad, confused, being angry, all in one page.
Yeah, it was very. That was that was the most because it was towards the end of writing issue 1, so you get used to it towards the end. So when I got to that part, I was flowing. At that point. I was feeling it. Something nobody will see is outside of Tam, and when we're writing it is you don't get to see the writing part. You don't get to see how it was written. You only see all these words get turned into a couple sentences here and there, but they're that whole scene was an entire page full of writing that had to do with that scene. There's a couple words here and there that Tam was able to put in there, and then you get the feeling from the images. But I was pretty proud of that one. That was we went back and forth with it. We really wanted to have that emotion with the character, and you see that agony of like, what the fuck? I just woke up. Like, I don't know who the fuck I am. I don't know what's going on. Tam and I really clicked on that one. That was a full on page, 2 pages. That shit came out. Tam killed it. Like I said, dude, he kept sending me shit, and I'm like, oh my god, you fucking brought it to life.
Yo, we got Swag in the house. What's up, Uncanny Swag? Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel like you guys nailed like the reveals. Like the first time you see Brood, that like I don't want to show it only because I want people to read this and get this still. But like all the reveals, you guys just have a great way of it's dramatic, and then it's just like boom, here this person is. So like you did that with Brood, you did that again with that reveal of how he's transformed, and it's been awesome. So I'm looking forward to the new characters that you guys are talking about because that's going to be really, really cool. Can't wait.
Tam, how comfortable are you in drawing more nude women for the next issue? How good are you? How good are you at drawing tits? Is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, I've seen plenty of nude women in my life and plenty of tits attached to nude women. So of course, I'm very comfortable with that. Off site, you guys see me. Let's do some signings, Aaron, and you guys come up, bring the blank cover, and just on there. I'll be glad.
Hey,
for that.
I'll go sign with you guys. I mean, no. All
Yeah,
right.
I mean, you can sign your page.
not?
Sign where you're at on the.
Yeah, we'll make a poster, and you can sit behind your own poster of your own drawing and be like, "I'm that guy," and then make Mike sit all the way in the back.
At the angle.
There you go.
Yeah, no, and you can't sit facing forward. You have to sit like this.
That's
So-
my good side.
So when we get, I don't know, maybe you're planning it now, or maybe after we get like a few issues in and we have all these variants and all these books. I mean, are we looking at getting a Crimson Bat like WonderCon table, or what's any plans for that?
Oh boy.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it. So we've looked at prices, and it's not even pricing, in all honesty. It's just scheduling. You guys know where I work, so it's a lot of that stuff I'm already committed to.
There, yeah.
Yeah, you're the only male worker at Hooters. If nobody knows, so go
is it,
see him in
Roosters?
Vegas.
The Roosters.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know
No.
where I work, so you don't have to throw that out.
Yeah, hey, you're working that microwave, bro. It's somebody's got to do it, right?
Somebody has to do it. Those numbers are confusing, bro.
No, but we want to. I mean, we want to get a table. We want to set up a spot for members to go chill. We want to own it.
Mhm.
We talked about it before.
Yeah.
We want to get there. Right now, our number one focus is issue 2. It's done. It's written. I'm pretty fucking excited over it because it really flowed this time. It goes from the end of issue 1 straight into. I mean, like Tam said, the
Actual name.
origin's done.
Origin's
And now
done.
we get to
Storytelling's
have
done.
fun. Yeah, now it's just straight fucking chaos. And this next one's going to be pretty fucking brutal. So we have that. That's what we're working on now. I'm working on getting Tam the panel layouts. And then Tam's starting to work on all the artwork and everything that
And
goes
building
on.
a very brutal playlist to listen to as well. It's just gonna
Oh,
be
nice.
metal.
Yeah, I would just throw on
melt your face metal.
Deicide and
Done.
just go ham.
Done.
I'm just glad you didn't say Mr. Bungle, bro. Like,
no.
No,
There
not
might be
yet.
some
We'll wait for the
suicidal
review.
tendencies mixed in there. We're going.
nice.
No, this is hard. This one we wanted to. I mean, Tam and I didn't know how people would take. Like, we didn't. Nobody knows. Not everyone knows the club. So when you read the beginning, that was the reason why I threw those 2 pages in the front, was to give everyone a little like, oh shit, there's crazy shit after the convention stuff. And as much as we all club members appreciate it because it's real life, I mean, those are real pictures that Tam pulled, real images, real memories, things that we did. Not everyone's going to feel that. So going all hardcore in the beginning, that's what you're going to get all the way through on the next one.
Yeah.
Forward to it.
Tam, what's the chances of you drawing this image on the next one?
Oh my
Oh
god!
man, I got
What
that on my
the-
refrigerator. Great image. You know what? There
Holy
might be a chance of that making into one of the books as one of the Crimson Bat's lost memories. Aaron,
There you go. man.
Aaron, take a note right there. That's a good image. That was a good night right there. I wonder if that picture is still in the frame that we left it in.
So
At
hey,
that
you know
time.
what? You know what? Keep in mind. So the story. There's a lot to the story, but there are a lot of portals that go into this story. Obviously, it takes place in the west coast, but there are portals that will take us to New York.
Oh
There's
boy.
portals that are going to take us to the Midwest. We want to get to international waters and get out there. And
Possible
you're
UK
gonna see-
portals. Shout out Scotty Too Hottie.
so you're going to see a lot of shit. There's you're going to see them going everywhere. This is just the beginning. You're going to see more members. You're going to see more shit, and
Awesome,
it's going to be
dude.
fun.
More
Dude,
violence and blood.
Let's just stop edging people, bro. You just when it comes out, everyone's gonna buy it and they'll find out, But this is just too much edging, and I'm about to fucking come.
You gotta send them on a portal overseas and then have some like dialogue from J2K that nobody else is gonna
Dude,
understand.
you don't even know. You don't even know. You have no idea. You don't even
None.
know.
That's what
I want all the chapters in the book to have like a cream pie fight at one point.
Oh my God. Freakosaurus Rex. There he is, everybody. There he is. I call him Freakosaurus Rex. There he is.
All
You
right.
never
Well,
know.
I mean, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, you never know. Crimson
Yeah.
Bat's got to have he's gonna have to build an army somehow.
All right.
Okay. And obviously, people can still get the book at crimsonbackcomics.com. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All the variants are there. We have the one shot from Tim Vigil. Coming up next is issue 2, but I just got the full page panels for volume 2 of the Tim Vigil one shot. So
Hell
get
yeah.
ready for that after issue 2. Issue 2 is going to drop first, and then we're going to drop a volume 2 of Tim Vigil. So you guys heard it here first.
Nice.
I just got the pages. But we have all kinds of shit on there. There's other stuff on there too. There's some original art. You got stuff from Rob Broussard on there that is
I'm
fucking
gonna be
insane.
planning on throwing up some original art on there as well. Just throwing it out
Yep.
there.
Nice.
And just a heads up, yeah. So Tam's got blanks we're gonna be throwing on there, and those are gonna be added with. I got a Sajjad Shah blanks that are gonna be going on there, full sketches. We got Tyler Kirkham blanks going on there, full sketches. We got Murat Michaels. All those are gonna be going on there, full sketches. Those are gonna be on the website dropping soon.
Hell yeah.
So we got remarks on books. You guys will finally be able to get some of Tam's original art. We got all kinds of shit that's gonna run. But yeah.
Because good luck trying to get a commission from him right now.
That's why I just
Thanks, Aaron.
That's why.
Not as long as I'm in the dungeon.
No, he's shut down right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as
Shut
soon as
down
those-
the baby factory. I got it.
I want to share real quick because I know that some of that stuff is available right now.
a lot of it's available right now.
So there's all the books. There's the big bundle, the Ultimate Fiend set. And then here's some of that original artwork that is still left available. And there's the one shot that we've been talking about. And then you also got some other exclusive variants thrown on there as well.
Yeah, and that's all from Crimson Bat Comics. So
LLC.
Straight up, legit. Straight legit.
but yeah, check out the original artwork though, man. There's some cool shit there. So I'm excited for Tam to get his shit on there. That's what we're working on next. So
Oh yeah.
this is all just 11 by 17s, smaller ones than that. But the blanks are getting marked up. So buy the blanks, dude. Just heads up, everybody was buying the blanks when that shit dropped. We sold more blanks than everything outside of cover A.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah, and any club members out there that got the blanks, send them to me. I'll be glad to throw some stuff up on there for you guys.
Hey, don't.
Small fee. Small
Don't,
fee.
For a small nominal fee, obviously. We've
said
got books
don't-
we got to push out. You feel me? That's
Right.
not for free. Excuse me. I should have prefaced that better.
That's okay. I got that part.
That
Don't
yeah,
threaten
see,
me with a good
that's
time,
why-
Tam.
yeah, look, see, I don't have to worry about that shit. Look, Aaron's right there. He's like, "Nah, motherfucker, it ain't for free." By the way,
We have bills to pay.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no funding behind this either. This is me and Tam.
Yeah, why wouldn't you guys do like a Kickstarter? Is that just something that you just kind of just don't really
no,
have
this
interest
was-
in?
No, I've done Kickstarters before, work, and this was we have the club.
Hmm.
Who needs the fucking backing when you got the club?
Right.
Yeah,
So
true that.
there was no reason for it.
And it's two
Cool.
bums that believe in each other's dreams. You know what I mean? So we fund it. The rest will
Yeah.
follow. You fund it, they will come.
Yeah,
Somebody
we want to
will
keep
come.
this book is all in house. This is all in house. This is Combo Fin Club. This is Crimson Bat Comics LLC. This is the Terrifying Crimson. This is all in house.
John B. No.
That's gonna be an Easter egg at some point. At some point.
Actually, it might. You guys gave me a really good idea.
already know.
Actually.
Maybe.
I like how we have development on the low grade show
Oh yeah.
for the
yeah.
next comic. That's awesome.
There you go.
Well, I mean, I think we fucking went through it all. This was a fucking awesome time. You know, Tam, thanks for showing up. Aaron, thanks for carving some time out for us, dude.
You let me
know?
out of the dungeon, you guys. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show love.
I can't.
Yo,
I'm not gonna have the-
go ahead.
This was it. I'm not gonna be able to talk to you guys for at least a couple more months.
I know.
No, to
But-
the end of 2024, you're not going to hear from us. Fucking.
No, don't promise something you can't deliver, dude. But I remember a time when you first got your iPad.
Mhm.
Remember that?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
and look
I
at you
remember.
now, dude. Your iPad's out of date, but you're
Ah.
still rocking it.
And it's still going to crank out much more work until it dies, and then we just get another one and we keep going.
Yeah, right. But
Now we
I
appreciate
mean,
you guys. Just so y'all know, we I know we suck and we've had this scheduled probably 10 times over and we keep canceling, but we made sure we weren't going to.
hold on, wait! Don't throw time into this shit, dude. You're taking them down with you.
No,
This is
I had
all
no
you.
idea.
We're
Until he told me
We're
about tonight
connected.
last week.
It doesn't
dude.
matter.
Time, don't let them do that to you, man.
I'll ride with you, Aaron. That's all right. I knew about the first one though, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. And then I was like, okay, maybe they're too good for us to have us on there.
No, this
And
goes
then
beyond you though, Tam. Like beyond like the comic and everything. We've been trying to get Aaron on for like years. So
Well, there you
that's
go.
why I'm saying don't let him take you down with him. So
Hey, you know what? We wanted to make sure you guys were number one. You guys
We
see us
are.
you guys, we tag you all the time.
yeah, we
Low
appreciate
Grade
it,
has always
man.
been the big support for us, so we wanted to make
yeah.
sure it's a club channel that we support. We've supported since the beginning.
Definitely.
I told you and James, I appreciate
Mhm.
what you guys do. I love what this is, and we wanted to come here first before we did anything, just to talk about it. And
Yeah.
it's good stuff. You can only do so much in comments on IG when people ask stuff and things like that. So this was our time to kind of let loose on everything we've been doing for the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Well,
I'm glad.
You learned a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have hit the bottom. Even with being on this show. So the only direction to go is where? Up.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, thanks to the chat for hanging out with us. We had a lot of awesome comments. We had a lot of people hit up our IG, and that was cool. But thank you guys for showing up, James. Thank you for not going to a concert this time.
You're welcome.
But yeah, we're gonna do this next week, and until then, low grades for life.